Over the past few weeks, we've been thinking about people who chose to follow Jesus. First of all, we found out about the disciples. Jesus called them to go with him, and they decided to go because they trusted him and wanted to follow him. They became his special friends, and they did lots of amazing things together. Then we learnt about Zacchaeus, a tax collector who wasn't very popular because he wasn't an honest man. He climbed up a tree because he wanted to see Jesus, and Jesus actually came over to speak to him and to go for a meal at his house. That changed Zacchaeus' life, and he became a much better person. Then last week we found out about the paralysed man, whose friends knew that Jesus would be able to help him, and they believed so much that they wanted to get their friend to see him, that they made a hole in the roof of the house and lowered him down to see Jesus. The man was healed and he danced away. This week we're going to find out about something that Jesus did, a miracle that caused people to want to follow him. One day, Jesus was at a wedding in the town of Cana. Everyone had been having such a great time that nobody noticed the wine had run out. Mary, Jesus' mother, knew that her boy could sort this problem out. Do whatever he tells you, she told the servants. Jesus told them to fill some empty jars with water. They were sceptical that putting water into jars would do anything at all, but they obeyed Jesus anyway and filled the jars. Now go and pour some out for the guests, Jesus said. To everybody's amazement, the jars now contained the best wine they'd tasted all evening. Everybody we know begins with their finest wines, and after the guests have had their fill, they bring in the cheap stuff. But you've saved the best till now, said the guests. This was Jesus' first miracle. After that, he went on to perform others. Imagine you had been one of the people at the wedding, and you saw Jesus turn water into wine. What do you think you would have been thinking and feeling? Our learning objective this week is to retell the story of the first miracle Jesus performed. Turning water into wine was the first miracle that Jesus did, although he did many more afterwards. This week we're going to make some little zigzag books. You just need to fold a strip of paper into a zigzag and then use each page for each part of the story. If you're in reception, draw the pictures in it to tell the story, and then can you use your pictures to tell somebody else the story of Jesus turning the water into wine. If you're in year 1 and 2, you're also going to make a zigzag book and draw what happened at the wedding. Make sure you write a sentence for each picture to explain each part of the story as well.